Hey everyone, today we're diving into something really important, the snakebite crisis in sub-Saharan Africa. You know, it's a situation that's not just about venom, but about lives, communities, and the desperate need for effective antivenom.
So, stick around as we unpack this issue and, maybe even find a glimmer of hope amidst all the challenges. So, first off, let's talk about Kamidikolo.
He's just like any of us, living his life, and then, out of nowhere, he gets bitten by a snake. I mean, can you imagine the immediate fear, the pain? It's just overwhelming.
And what's worse is that when he sought help, the antivenom available was, totally inadequate. This isn't just a story, it's a reality for so many people facing snake bites every single day. Now, let's get into the wild west of antivenoms.
It's shocking how there's such a lack of regulation and quality control for these life-saving treatments in the region. I read some findings from the Bureau of Investigative Journalism, and they revealed that a lot of antivenoms out there are just plain ineffective. Can you believe it? The economic burden on patients and healthcare systems is huge. It's not just about getting bitten, but about how the whole system fails to support those in need. And speaking of snake venom, there are different types, right? You've got cytotoxic, neurotoxic, and coagulopathic venoms.
Each one can cause unimaginable pain and suffering. Listening to personal accounts from victims, it's really heartbreaking. The impact on families and communities, it's like a ripple effect that stretches far beyond the individual.
Then there's the hidden crisis. Did you know that snake bites and fatalities are, a global issue? It affects so many people, especially in vulnerable demographics. The economic consequences are staggering, too.
It's heartbreaking to think about how these bites can derail lives and livelihoods, not just for the victims, but for their families and communities as well. Now, let's touch on how antivenoms are produced. Traditional methods are, still in use, but there are so many issues with effectiveness. We've seen antivenoms fail time and again, and it's just unacceptable. What we really need is more clinical trials and quality assurance.
It's frustrating to see the lack of progress in this area. When we compare snakebite treatment in wealthy countries to sub-Saharan Africa, it's like night and day. Access to effective antivenoms and medical care is, severely lacking.
And let's not forget about local healers and the misconceptions surrounding treatments. It's a complex situation, and the myths can really hinder recovery. There are specific case studies of antivenom failures that, honestly, make your stomach turn.
Hearing testimonials from healthcare providers and patients, you can just feel the urgency in their voices. They're crying out for regulatory changes and better education for medical professionals. It's a call we can't ignore.
But it's not all doom and gloom. There's a huge role for research and development here. The disparity in funding between snakebite treatments and other diseases is, mind-boggling. We really need to push for increased investment in antivenom research.
There are success stories out there, countries that have turned things around, and that gives us a little hope, right? So, as we wrap this up, I just want to say we need to take action. The snakebite crisis is real, and it's affecting lives every day. We can't sit back and ignore it. Awareness, education, and supporting affected communities are crucial. And, I encourage all of you to advocate for better healthcare solutions.
If you found this video helpful or, enlightening, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let's keep this conversation going. Remember, even in the darkest situations, we can find something positive, no matter how small.
I'm grateful to have shared this space with you, and together we can push for change. Thanks for watching.